Joe McElderry has called for independent aftercare teams to work on reality TV shows, and said there needs to be better protection for contestants. On Thursday, the former X Factor winner shared his thoughts on the singing competition with Bobby Norris and Stephen Lang on Fubar Radio's Access All Areas, referring to the show as a hell of a machine and a formula. Of his 2009 appearance on the reality music contest, the singer said, "I've said this in the past, I went through my own journey with the show, of kind of leaving the first management company and almost starting over again really about 3 years after I won the show. Kind of setting up everything in-house and setting up a company, so that I had that creative control." Joe's experience on the show was predominantly positive, however he wasn't afraid to acknowledge some of its faults, and how reality show contestants can be better supported in the future. He explained, "I've said for many, many years that not just on X Factor, but on any reality TV show where you're plucking somebody from a relatively normal life of nothing to do with show business, there has to be aftercare that is not a part of the actual TV show. It has to be separate people that don't have an interest in the financial benefits of that. If you have an aftercare team that work for the TV show, then their interests are the TV show, not the individual. I definitely think that on all forms of reality television, there needs to be better protection." He also added, "If you've been given that platform from a big corporation or a company, in my opinion, it's their responsibility to protect you in a way." The Northerner has released 5 top 20 albums since his X Factor win 12 years ago, and remained a loyal fan of the show. Last month it was announced that the show had been axed after 17 years. Although the competition had launched a host of successful careers, including those of One Direction, Little Mix, and Ollie Murs, some former contestants, including Rebecca Ferguson, Cher Lloyd, Jedward, and Katie Toole, have called out the treatment they received on the show. Big careers. Last month it was announced that X Factor had been axed after 17 years, with the show having launched a host of successful careers, including those of One Direction, Pictured, Little Mix and Ollie Murs. Backlash. Some former contestants, including Rebecca Ferguson, Cher Lloyd, Jedward and Katie Toole, Pictured, have called out the treatment they received on the show. Despite the South Shield star being an avid fan, he believed the X Factor became harsher. "I think they tried to get a little bit too clever with the format, which I think maybe it became a little bit too cruel, with all that 6-chair challenge thing and telling people they were through then they weren't." He further explained why he wasn't shocked that it got the axe. "I do think they chopped and changed the format so much toward the end that it was hard to follow it a little bit. If it's not spoiled, why fix it?